Hey, are you still living in that rundown apartment? I can't believe it! I feel sorry for your kids. Don't their friends hate coming over to such a cramped place? You should think more about them as a mother, you know.
We're fine. The rent's cheap, and the location is convenient, so there's no issue. Is something bothering you?
No issue? Are you serious? It's amazing you don't even realize how pathetic that is. Well, I guess that's why you're content living in such a place. You live in your own little bubble. I live in a great place, so I can really see the difference, you know.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I'm hosting a home party next weekend in the party room of my luxury apartment.
Sounds fun. Enjoy.
Well, you wouldn't even be able to imagine it since someone like you will never experience that kind of world. My place has a big balcony, perfect for enjoying the view with friends. Wouldn't you like to see it just once? I can send you a picture if you want. How about it?
No thanks, I'll pass.
Oh, really? Well, I know you're secretly interested. Everyone envies someone like me living in a premium residence. Anyway, I'll make sure to keep sending you updates. It's your chance to catch a glimpse of my high-class life, so you should be grateful.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters to me.
You really don't get it, do you? Don't you feel bad for your kids?
Excuse me?
My poor daughter, too. People envy our lifestyle so much that it makes her feel isolated. But that's the price of being upper class, right? He's not like ordinary kids. What about your daughter? Isn't she being bullied at school? Living in a dump like that, I'm sure she gets picked on.
She's fine.
Fine? Are you sure you're not just lying to yourself? I'm sure you know deep down what people think about you. It's sad, refusing to accept your own reality.
We're not really lacking in anything, so it's fine.
Well, I guess. And that's probably because you don't have many friends. Poor girl, your daughter.
You think?
Oh, by the way, I bought a new bag recently. Want to see it? It's probably way out of your price range, but hey, looking doesn't cost anything. I'll send you a picture out of kindness. Don't you want to get a taste of the high life? Are you interested?
No, I'm fine. Thanks.
Huh. Well, I guess it's a world you'll never be a part of anyway. And you know what? There's no room for someone like you in my life, and that's perfectly clear to me.
Misha? Is this some kind of harassment? I never thought you'd stoop this low. How could you be like this?
Huh? What's wrong? I mean, isn't it rude of you to suddenly accuse me like this? What are you even talking about?
Oh, don't act like you don't know. Or are you just pretending this is all a coincidence? What are you hiding? I heard there's a big party happening at your place today. It's become quite the talk among the moms. I happen to hear that you spent a lot of money preparing for it, and a bunch of our mutual acquaintances have been invited.
Yeah, I'm throwing a party, so what? Are you upset because you didn't get an invite? Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous. To be honest, you were never on the list to begin with. I had no reason to invite you. Let's be clear. There was no way I was ever going to invite someone like you. Stop acting like I should have considered your feelings. Honestly, you showing up would have just ruined the mood anyway.
That's not what this is about. I don't care about not being invited. The real question is, why did you choose today of all days? You could have picked any other day. There has to be a reason, right?
Huh? I can have my party whenever I want. What I do with my time is none of your business. I just happened to pick a day that worked with my busy schedule. I don't sit around with nothing to do like you.
Of course, you can do what you like. But is this really just a coincidence? It feels like you're doing it on purpose. At least to me, the timing seems way too suspicious.
All right. Isn't it your daughter's birthday today? And I heard you were planning a little birthday party too, huh? Whoops, my bad. Sorry for scheduling my party on the same day. Everyone's coming to mine though, so no one's coming to yours. Enjoy it.
So you knew. I knew something was off when everyone canceled last minute. Why would you do this?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I don't like you. I was generous enough to try and include you in my circle of moms, and you had the nerve to reject me.
Your mom circle? Please, it's nothing more than a group of people who cater to your whims. You act like you're some kind of queen.
I'm not just acting. I really am. After all, my husband works for a big corporation.
So what?
So what?
Just because your husband works for a big company doesn't make you important.
Are you serious? A woman's worth is defined by her husband's status.
What kind of logic is that?
Compared to me, I honestly feel sorry for the life you're living. I can't understand how you can be satisfied in a place like that. Where does your husband even work? Oh wait, that's right. You don't have a husband, do you? Single mom, huh? That's hilarious. You're literally at rock bottom. No wonder you're living such a shabby life. Growing up in a family like that, I'm sure your daughter is miserable too. I can't relate at all, but it's amazing you managed to live like that.
Why do you feel the need to say something like that? You have no right to judge my family or my life. And yes, I'm a single mom, but why do you think that makes me or anyone else the lowest of the low? Looking down on others based on your narrow worldview? You're truly the pitiful one here. You probably can't comprehend this, but I work hard every day to provide for my daughter. Unlike you, who relies entirely on your husband's status and has never made any effort on your own. You'll never understand how I feel.
What the heck? Don't turn this around on me. You should be grateful. I've been kind enough to show you sympathy and offer you a place in my circle, despite your circumstances. Normally, I wouldn't even bother with someone as lowly as you, but thanks to your arrogance, you humiliated me by refusing my offer. And you think you'll get away with that? You should be thanking me for my generosity, or else you might face even worse consequences. Do you even realize what could happen if I really got angry?
Oh, now I get it. So that's why you've been so fixated on me, constantly harassing me. All because I didn't join your little clique. I'm surprised. Your pride is that fragile? It's pathetic. Your whole persona is just a shallow front, and deep down you're empty inside. No matter how much you act like you're important, everyone can see through it.
You knew I was targeting you? Then why didn't you show more suffering? How can you stay so calm? That's what really gets under my skin. I've been working so hard to make you feel miserable, but you act like nothing's wrong. That just makes me angrier. I need to make you feel real fear.
I see. So when I didn't react the way you wanted, you decided to go after my daughter instead. Since you couldn't hurt me, you thought hurting her would be enough. I'll admit, that one stung a bit. But here's the thing. You can't break us. We're stronger than you think, and we're not as easily damaged as you imagine. All you've proven is how truly miserable and desperate you are.
Oh, great. Targeting your daughter definitely hit the mark. No matter how tough you act as a mother, watching your child suffer must hurt, right? It feels so satisfying. You always keep that calm face, and all I wanted was to see you break. So how does it feel now? Everything went according to my plan. Your daughter's birthday party was ruined, and I'm sure you're frustrated. But it's too late to regret anything. You're already paying the price.
Oh, I'm absolutely boiling inside. But it seems like you've made peace with doing whatever it takes to hurt others, haven't you? I just never imagined you could get such pleasure out of causing harm to people. Knowing that now, all I feel is pity. It's truly pathetic that the only way you can feel validated is by tearing others down because you've never achieved anything on your own. I'll be watching closely to see what becomes of someone like you.
You think you're so clever. I won, and you lost. Let's be real. It was a joke for someone like you, a single mom from the bottom of society, to even try throwing a birthday party. You thought you'd have a lot of friends coming, right? But guess what? They're all coming here to my party. No one would want to be at your dumpy little apartment when they can enjoy a party at a plush place like mine. They're laughing at you behind your back. Aren't you embarrassed?
Not at all. They all know you're nothing but a spiteful woman. The only reason people come to your party is because they're afraid of what you'll do if they say no. They know you'll make their lives miserable if they cross you. But you're not seriously under the delusion that you're popular, are you? The people around you aren't there because they actually like you.
You really do have a way of getting under my skin. But no matter how tough you act, it doesn't change the fact that you're a loser. You and your pathetic daughter should just stay in your rundown apartment, celebrating her birthday all alone. That's what suits you. Meanwhile, I'll keep living it up in my luxury apartment. You can stay there, wallowing in your sad little life. Goodbye, loser.
Actually, we're having a blast.
What? That's a stupid lie. No way that's true. Everyone's here at my party.
Sure, it's a shame her friends couldn't come, but I invited some celebrities and street performers, so the fun hasn't stopped.
Wait, what? Celebrities? Street performers?
Yeah, since I've been busy with work and don't always have time for her, I make sure to go all out for her special days. And today's no different.
What are you even saying? You're suddenly talking about fantasies? This is seriously weirding me out.
You'll find out soon enough if it's fantasy or not. Katya, I'm sorry. Because of me, things didn't go well today.
What?
I'm really sorry.
Why are you apologizing, Mom?
Because...
It was so much fun. It's a shame my friends couldn't come, but that's just how it goes sometimes. What mattered most was that you celebrated with me.
Aw, sweetheart. I really am sorry.
Stop apologizing. You didn't do anything wrong. You threw me such an amazing birthday party.
But it's because I didn't handle things well with the other moms that this happened. I underestimated them. I didn't think they'd go this far.
Even so, this isn't your fault, Mom.
How are things at school? Are you getting along with everyone? I worry. I'm concerned that all the gossip among the moms might be affecting you too. It breaks my heart just thinking about how they might be talking about me, and if it's making things hard for you at school, you must tell me. I'll do everything I can to protect you. I know you like to stay strong and might not say anything, but I'd be so glad if you could share what's going on.
It's not as big of a deal as you think. Sure, sometimes I hear stuff, but it's nothing major.
You hear stuff? Like what exactly?
Well, it's not bullying or anything like that, but occasionally some kids make snide remarks. Like, did your mom do something weird again? Or is your mom the odd one out with the other moms? That kind of thing. It's not a big deal though, but I'm pretty sure their parents are saying those things at home, so the kids just repeat them.
It's because of me. Because I haven't joined the mom group, their parents are filling their heads with those ideas. I can't believe it. Parents poisoning their kids' minds with that kind of talk. It's heartbreaking to think how irresponsible and petty they are. I thought I could just ignore it all for your sake, but this might be my limit.
Mom, it's okay. I'm not bothered by it and I can hold my own.
How do you stand up for yourself?
Well, if they say something too nasty, I clap back 10 times harder. Like, my mom's the odd one out, maybe your mom is. So don't worry. I'm your daughter after all. I'm not just going to take it. I'm strong too, you know, I'll be fine.
That's so reassuring. When did you become so tough?
Probably because I've always watched you being strong and working so hard, so I guess I naturally picked it up.
I see. So you've been learning by watching me all along. That makes me feel a little better. But even so, I still think I need to do more for you. I should step up and make sure I'm supporting you the best I can.
Mom.
Up until now, I've been holding back, trying not to cause you any trouble. But you know, maybe there's no need for that anymore. Things are already stirred up, and at this point, I don't see any reason to be polite. Everything I've held back, I'm going to start fighting back for real.
What are you going to do? Are you serious, Mom?
That's a secret. This is adult business, honey. You don't need to worry about it. Just know that I'll handle everything.
Okay. I feel like we're not just stirring things up. We're about to start a hurricane. Hey, what's going on here? My husband is in serious trouble.
Oh no, what happened?
He's freaking out. He might actually get fired from his job. I don't get it. Why is this happening?
Why are you asking me? Shouldn't you be talking to him about this?
I did, But he was so confused and nothing he said made sense. He mentioned something about you being the CEO of a major client company and that the contract's about to get canceled.
Well, sounds like he explained it just fine. Do you need me to spell it out even more?
Are you kidding me? What kind of explanation is that? You, the CEO? There's no way.
Why do you think that?
Because you're just a single mom at the bottom of the ladder.
Here we go again with that single mom equals bottom of the barrel nonsense.
What do you mean? And that's just common sense.
Maybe in your world, where the only thing you care about is clinging to a man for security and never even thinking about being independent. But that's not my reality.
What does that even mean? So you're saying you actually run a company?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Proof! If you don't have proof, I'm not going to believe it.
Whatever, then don't believe it. Whether you do or don't makes no difference to me. And you? Who do you think you are?
My husband is an elite working for a big corporation. We live in a luxury high-rise condo.
And what's that got to do with you? Besides, aren't we talking about how he might lose his job? So I guess you won't be living in that condo for much longer.
Oh my god. Is this some kind of revenge for last time? You're so evil. You're seriously the worst.
I don't need to hear that from you.
And my husband has nothing to do with this. You really think you can get away with it?
Of course. Family should be left out of this, right?
Yes, exactly.
But who was the one who dragged my daughter into this first? I could have endured all the harassment you threw my way, but when it affected her, that's where I drew the line. Now I'm going to use everything I have to crush you completely.
Oh no, it was just a little prank. You're seriously going this far over something so small?
Keep justifying your actions, acting like the victim. Goodbye.
Oh, wait! Alright, fine. I get it.
What exactly do you get?
I'll let this slide if you call off the contract cancellation. I'll even forget about the disrespect you've shown me up until now. How does that sound? It's not a bad deal, right?
That's a terrible deal. I mean, your head is terrible. And so are your manners, your attitude, your upbringing, and honestly, your breath too.
What? I'm offering you a compromise here and you insult me? Why do I deserve that?
You always play the victim so well, don't you? Even though you're the one who caused all of this, you act like it's everyone else's fault, and you're just some innocent bystander. Have you ever thought about how exhausting it is for everyone around you? Your victim mentality is honestly just pathetic. You act like the world revolves around you, and you can never be wrong. That's why you're in this mess. With that attitude, who would want to help you?
But I'm in trouble here. What am I supposed to do if my husband gets fired? How are we supposed to live? I rely on him for everything. If this continues, I might lose it all. The only reason I was secure was because of his income. Without that, why did I even marry him? You don't understand how much I've invested in this marriage. His earnings were the only thing that mattered to me, and if I lose that, my life is over.
Oh dear. I truly sympathize.
See? Now you finally get it. You should help me out a little. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it, so you could at least show some sympathy. Help me keep my husband from getting fired. If you step in, everything will go back to normal and no one will get hurt.
No, you've misunderstood.
What?
When I said I sympathize, I wasn't talking about you. I meant your husband, because he ended up marrying such a terrible person. He's the one who's really unlucky here. Imagine devoting yourself to a job only to realize your wife is this self-centered and doesn't care about hurting others. Marrying someone like you is the real tragedy in his life.
How dare you? How is he the one to feel sorry for? It's me. I'm the one who's been loyal and dedicated to him. I married him because he was at the top level of a big corporation. And now that he's about to lose a job, my entire life plan is falling apart. You don't understand, but I won't let everything I've worked for go to waste.
But isn't he about to get fired because of you?
That's ridiculous. If we go back to the beginning, this is all your fault. If you hadn't made me angry, none of this would have happened. You pushed me to the edge, and now his job is at risk. It's all because of you. If he gets fired, how do you plan to take responsibility? You'll ruin my life, and you better be ready to face the consequences.
Ugh, you know, I've had enough of this. You're always the same. No matter what happens, you never take responsibility for anything. You just blame others and try to escape. But honestly, I'm done caring. And as you said, the contract won't be canceled. So your husband probably won't lose his job after all.
Oh, okay. You really had me worried for a second. But of course, that makes sense. There's no way he'd get fired over something like this. It's just too absurd. I knew you weren't serious.
Yeah, the contract won't be canceled, and you don't need to worry about his job.
Obviously.
But you know, the only one who's getting cut off here is you.
What do you mean? Listen! I don't understand why I'm in this mess.
Ugh, what now?
My husband suddenly brought up divorce. I don't get it.
Ah, that.
That's it? This is a huge deal.
Well, to me it's not. Honestly, I couldn't care less.
Come on. Why is this happening?
It's simple, really. Your selfishness and your complete disregard for others' feelings have caused your husband trouble at work. Just think about it. How much damage have your actions caused those around you? Because of you, his position at work is at risk. And the solution is pretty clear. If he wants to keep his job, divorcing you is the best option. Cutting ties with you will allow him to focus on his work in peace. Don't you agree? For his sake, it's best if you step aside.
What the heck? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Why should I have to divorce him? I've been supporting him all this time, and this is the thanks I get? I don't care what you think of me. I've always stood by him and supported our family. How does this make any sense? I love him, and I can't imagine us getting a divorce. Stop saying such irresponsible things.
Oh, it's not just about his job, you know. I've heard that you've been treating him horribly at home, too. It sounds like you've been treating both him and your daughter like tools, completely ignoring their feelings. That's practically emotional abuse, isn't it? On top of that, you've been pushing all the housework onto him while you do almost nothing yourself. It's no surprise he's reached his limit. A marriage is supposed to be a partnership, but you've completely disregarded that balance, forcing everything onto him. No wonder he wants to get away from you.
Who are you calling abusive? That's nonsense. I'm just trying to educate my incompetent husband and daughter. Do you even know how hard it is to raise a child and manage a household? Sometimes you have to be strict if you want to raise them properly. And as for the housework, what are you even talking about? The idea that housework is solely a woman's responsibility is outdated. I make sure he does his share, and there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, I'm practicing a modern, balanced approach to family life.
Sure, housework should be split. But what you're doing isn't splitting the work. It's dumping almost all of it onto him while you do whatever you want. That's not fair, and it's certainly not a partnership. And let's not forget, I know you've been treating him like a cash cow behind his back. You've told your friends that his education and corporate job are the only things he's good for. Do you really think he hasn't caught on? That alone is more than enough reason for him to want a divorce.
What's wrong with that? I'm just stating the facts. I've never said anything like that in front of him, so there's no problem. Plus, what I tell him is just part of helping him be a better person. Everyone gets some tough love now and then, right? How can that possibly be a reason for divorce?
You say you've never said anything like that in front of him? Well, I told him everything for you.
What?
Yup, I let him know exactly how you talk about him behind his back, how you belittle him. Oh, and I also told him how you act like a queen around the other moms and treat everyone with disrespect. He wasn't just angry, he was completely disillusioned with you. He's realized just how selfish and irresponsible you've been, both as a wife and as a mother. So I made it clear to him. I don't have anything personal against him, but you're unacceptable. I told him as long as he stayed with you, I couldn't help him anymore.
Oh my god. You're the reason? You said that and that's why he wants a divorce?
Oh, no. I never brought up the word divorce. It's all his decision. I just showed him the real you.
You've got to be kidding. That's basically the same as telling him to divorce me.
Is it though?
Whatever, but here's the thing. It's all pointless.
What do you mean?
There's no way he's going to divorce me over something like this. I'm not going to let it happen. He's dependent on me. His life wouldn't function without me. And divorces aren't something that just happens so easily. I'll never forgive you for this. Mark my words, I'm going to sue you. You better be ready.
This is hilarious.
Oh, what's so funny? I'm serious.
Oh, I'm serious too. I won't let things you've done slide either. The one who's going to get sued is you.
What? Why would I get sued?
You know, those moms who've been sucking up to you all this time? The ones who've been enjoying the perks of being in your circle? The second they saw things turning sour, they turned on you in a heartbeat. It's no surprise that birds of a feather flock together. They're just a bunch of losers riding on the coattails of another loser.
What are you talking about?
You've really been doing whatever you wanted. Forcing weaker moms to pay for things, barging into their homes and taking their stuff, bags, personal items, whatever you wanted.
Don't twist the truth! I didn't force anyone and they gave me those things.
That's funny because your so-called friends have already shown me your entire chat history. They all blamed you, saying they were too scared to refuse and that if they didn't comply, they'd be in for it too.
Traitors.
I'm talking to the victims now. Depending on what comes up, you might be facing criminal charges.
Criminal charges? I didn't mean for it to go that far.
It doesn't matter what you intended. Threats are threats, and theft is theft.
Wait, please. There's no need to take things that far. I didn't do anything that bad.
Oh, yes, you did. Like I said, I could tolerate anything directed at me, but the moment my daughter got dragged into it, that's when I stopped holding back.
Fine, I apologize. I'm sorry, I won't do it again, I swear.
You're apologizing to the wrong person.
But let me meet your daughter. I'll apologize to her.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to expose her to filth like you.
That's cruel. I don't deserve to be called that.
Even now, you're still playing the victim.
Hey, do you realize? I have a daughter too.
So?
Don't you think about how this is going to affect her?
Now you're using your own child as a shield? You're beyond saving.
No, I truly do care about her. You understand, don't you? You know how it feels to love your child.
Of course, I love my daughter more than anything in the world.
Then think about my daughter too. She's really close to her father. How can you tear them apart like this? How can you do something so horrible?
Oh, don't try to twist things. I'm not the one tearing your family apart.
You are! If you would just let this go, everything would go back to normal. My husband wouldn't lose his job and we wouldn't have to get divorced.
This whole mess is because of you.
Don't blame me. You're the one taking my daughter's father away. Stop avoiding reality.
You're hilarious.
What's so funny about this? Don't you realize if this goes through, my daughter and I will end up as a single-parent family? How can you let her live with that kind of miserable, harsh fate?
Hey, aren't you forgetting something? The person you're talking to right now is a single mother.
That's exactly why you should understand how miserable single-parent families are, how much people look down on them.
Actually, it's not miserable at all, and no one looks down on us.
Don't lie to me.
The only reason you think that is because you look down on single-parent families. But you're right about one thing. It's sad for a child to be separated from their father.
That's what I'm saying, so please.
There's no issue there.
What do you mean, no issue?
I mean, even after the divorce, your daughter won't be separated from her father.
What?
Let me ask you, why are you so confident that you'll get custody? Have you taken a good look at reality? Do you understand the mess you've made and how much trouble you've caused everyone around you? Knowing you, you probably believe you've done nothing wrong and are always right. The idea that mothers automatically get custody after divorce, that doesn't fly anymore. Everyone around you already sees you as an unfit mother. So why are you so sure you'll get custody? I'd love to hear your reasoning.
What nonsense are you talking about? It's obvious. Mothers get custody. It's a natural right, and the law supports that. I'm the one who'll raise my daughter, and I've never imagined anything else. So don't say things that are absurd. The law is on my side, so of course I'll get custody. You wouldn't understand how much a mother contributes to the household.
Yes, it's true mothers often get custody after divorce. That's a fact. In about 80% of cases, unless the mother has serious issues, custody goes to the mother. But relying solely on that is risky. There are good mothers and not so good mothers, and custody isn't automatically given. In the end, what matters most is what's best for the child. I think even you understand that, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. The law is on my side, so naturally I'll get custody.
Oh, but here's the thing. You're one of those seriously problematic mothers.
What? How dare you say that?
You shouldn't be surprised. Have you ever reflected on how awful your behavior has been at home?
No, but wait. I don't get it. Are you saying my daughter is going to live with my husband?
Yes, exactly.
That's impossible. Then what about child support? I'm supposed to be the one caring for her. Why should I be paying?
The fact that your first concern is child support says everything about the kind of person you are. I'm starting to question whether you truly care about your daughter's well-being or future. It seems like to you it's all about money.
Stop dodging my question and answer it.
You won't get child support.
That's way too unfair.
Unfair? No, it's perfectly fair. In fact, you're the one who will have to pay child support.
Yeah, right. Why would I, as a woman, have to pay?
Because that's the law. And considering everything you've done, it's the right outcome, don't you think?
Is that even possible?
Where's the unfairness in that? If anything, this is a good outcome for your daughter. She's probably relieved to have an irresponsible and selfish mother like you out of her life. Do you have any idea how much damage you've caused by just being around her?
I never even realized.
You know, you used to look down on single mothers, saying things like, single moms are the lowest and they're losers. And now, maybe you finally realized just how arrogant and wrong you were. I bet you never thought you'd become one of those losers yourself. The truth is, you've driven yourself into a corner where you can't even trust yourself. It's pathetic, but it's all you're doing. So, how does it feel now? Not even getting the chance to be a single mother. What's that like?
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that. But it doesn't matter now. This is the result of your actions.
Please, help me. Everything is falling apart.
Help you? Me? I warned you many times that your actions would come back to haunt you. Too bad, it's too late now. Good luck with the rest of your life. Try to make the most of it. In the end, Misha couldn't avoid the divorce. Thanks to a skilled lawyer, her husband won the case overwhelmingly. Naturally, he was granted full custody of their daughter. Misha desperately pleaded, "Don't take my daughter away. I'm a good mother." But in court, her daughter clearly stated, "I don't want to live with mom." It's ironic, isn't it? For someone who once had so much confidence to be rejected by the one person she thought mattered most. Now, she's living in a rundown apartment, barely scraping by. Even her neighbors ignore her, and all her former mom friends have distanced themselves from her. Of course, no one wants to be associated with someone who has such a bad reputation. I've heard rumors that she can't find a job either. For all her boasting about her husband's income after the divorce, she was left with nothing. Having no real skills except for spending money, no one wants to hire her, not even for part-time work. As for my side, my daughter is finally able to live in peace. I'm determined to do everything I can for her. I'll continue to work hard to ensure that we can live happily together from now on. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
talk.
It's true. Believe me.
What do you expect me to believe about a man who cheated on his wife? If you're going to talk in your sleep, go back to bed.
You're really a pathetic little bitch, aren't you? I shouldn't have asked you for a favor. Have it your way. I'll never contact you again.
Oh, there was one thing I had to tell you.
What? Are you finally ready to give in to my feelings?
The installment alimony hasn't been paid for about 3 months, so maybe it's time to garnish your wages? That's what the lawyer said.
Huh? What? I told you I'm in trouble now, didn't I? Can't you at least wait a little bit? I'm begging you, please.
Oh, no? You said you shouldn't have asked me for a favor. Oh, things really do change fast.
No, I'm really sorry. So wait a little longer. Let's really talk about this.
Oh no, I never want to hear your voice again. You need to face up to what you've done and the situation you're in. Bye-bye then.
Hello, Miranda. Your wedding is cancelled. I got your groom, Keith. Huh? Now I'm a celebrity wife. I'm going to spend a lot of money and live happily.
Zoe, what do you mean? I'm not following you. Our wedding is supposed to take place in an hour.
Your wedding is cancelled due to the
Just out of curiosity, what will happen to Keith if those cars are stopped? You won't be able to buy anything. Everything from grocery to brand name explosions. My brother used the black card my parents gave him. I see. Does that mean the honeymoon will end today? I guess so. Thank you for the great information. I have to leave my parents' house before they rush back. I need to go now. Good luck with moving out. Let's enjoy our life now that we have no siblings to get in the way. Yes, I agree. I'll do my best with a fresh start and a clear mind.
Hey, Miranda, send me the money now. I need money for the plane ticket home. First class for two, 20,000. Transfer the money to my account right now.
What?
Keith's credit card.
Zoe asked Mom and Dad to send money for her flight home. And as soon as they returned, Zoe and my parents told the other side that the marriage was invalid. My parents accused Keith of taking advantage of young Zoe. They demanded some alimony. However, Steve told everyone what had happened. He had all the screenshots of the text messages I exchanged with Zoe. They could not say anything back anymore. The security guard escorted them to the exit. Keith now relies on Zoe's small income. Zoe and my parents are still expecting the inheritance someday. I wonder how long their patience and money can last. There's one thing they don't know. Steve is taking all the necessary measures to secure his inheritance.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
I'm enjoying your fiancé. These words. I've heard these words before.
You were looking forward to a destination wedding. It's too bad. I'm going to take your place in the ceremony. I guess it's all over for you, huh?
Could it be that this day has finally come for me? The day I've been looking forward to for so long? Wow, I'm getting nervous.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. May I know your name?
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. My name is Gina. Please remember my name, the name of the woman who stole your fiancé.
Gina. I can't believe I got a text from Gina, who is like a real-life soap opera star. I'm so touched.
What do you mean by soap opera star?
I love soap operas. I binge watch them.
Oh, do you?
I never thought that my life would be filled with this kind of drama. It's like I'm the main character of a soap series. And to hear it from you, Gina, I'm so moved. I can't believe this day has come. If you don't mind, could you autograph my book or something?
I don't understand why you are so happy. By the way, do you know me? My beauty has reached even a regular person like you, hasn't it?
No comment on the beauty thing, but you're a celebrity. You're the Gina who's been going through your neighbor's husbands.
Well, what a thing to say. Are you trying to pick a fight with me?
No, I'm just impressed. I'm starstruck. Thank you for the text.
I'm surprised. You have no right to thank me. I wonder if you're going into shock.
Right, I'm sorry. I was a little overwhelmed with joy. I never thought this day would come.
Joy? You mean you're not sad? I stole your fiancé from you. I even hijacked your destination wedding.
Let me ask you something.
Answer my question first.
Well, I have a question that's been bothering me for a while.
Make it quick. What is it?
I was wondering if it's possible. My wedding dress. Are you going to use it as is, Gina?
Oh, no. I got rid of that. I know, right before the wedding, your fiancé was taken away from you. How good it feels to take something that belongs to someone else.
So, I have one favor to ask you.
What's up with you? You're being rude, asking me for a favor.
Really, Gina? My fiancé was stolen right before my wedding. I'm miserable. Have some mercy on me.
I guess it can't be helped. It is my duty as the noble one to show mercy to this pathetic little girl. Please, say whatever you like.
At least to soothe this bitter heart, may I see your impersonations, Gina?
What are you talking about all of a sudden? Are you all right in the head?
I heard that you are good at impersonating comedians. I'm just trying to ease the shock of having my fiancé and wedding hijacked.
You are really weird. And to think that you know about my impersonations, it's kind of scary. I guess my awesomeness is well known.
Can you do me that favor? You took everything from me, so you'd do that for me, wouldn't you?
I don't mind. Can I send it over the phone?
If you use your phone's voice messaging service, you can send me a voice message. If you let me hear it, I'll gladly give you the wedding next month. Please let me hear it.
Well, then, here we go.
Yes.
It still feels weird that you asked for it.
What did you say? What kind of attitude is that after stealing someone's husband? You've got to be kidding me.
What? What are you saying all of a sudden? And what husband? It's your fiancé, isn't it? He's already your husband?
No, we haven't registered yet. I meant to say my fiancé. I'm just getting so worked up because you stole him. I wanted to try getting angry, but I made a mistake.
The only thing you got wrong was the timing of your outburst.
I see. Thanks for saying so.
I didn't mean it as a compliment. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm going crazy. No wonder you got dumped with a brain like that.
Please don't say that. I'm seriously depressed. Can I go to the wedding? I'm also interested in what your new dress looks like.
Definitely not. I finally understand what you're thinking. You're trying to ruin my wedding, aren't you?
No, I won't do that. I couldn't get closure just from your text, so I thought I'd get it when I saw the wedding. I thought if I saw it in person, I could get over it.
You do have a point.
So you will invite me?
If you can make it overseas, come.
Yes, I'll save up and dress to come.
You're a bit scary, actually. Please don't come. I'm done talking with you. Have a nice day.
I'm 38 years old. I was planning to get married abroad next month, just the two of us. As you can see, Gina has taken over. And yet, I feel like a girl I usually watch in daytime dramas. I was so excited that I forgot about myself. I was so excited that I got carried away. Gina's famous in this neighborhood for taking other people's husbands. She's a person who loves to take things, and she talks like a celebrity. I never expected to get a text from Gina, who's famous in the neighborhood. My ex is rich and the president of a company that Gina loves. Maybe it's no wonder she went after him. Huh? Oh, by the way, I was so excited that I forgot. How did she know how to contact me? I forgot to ask her. I guess he must have told her. I'm very depressed even though I'm acting like this. I was in love with him. Gina rubbed more salt into the wound.
How do you like it? Does it look good on me?
This is the first time I've seen a picture of you. You're beautiful, aren't you?
Oh my, I got complimented again. Tell me more, I love it.
It's like casting pearls before swine, but it does look nice. I think I'm going to fall over the moment I see it.
Oh no, that's not a compliment. I am a pearl. I am the hottest thing you've ever seen.
Oh, it's true. I wrote swine by mistake. I'm sorry. My fingers were moving all by themselves.
I hope you've given up now. When are you going to get out of the apartment?
My parents have cut me off and I have nowhere to go. Can't you just let me stay here until I find a job?
No one will hire a crazy woman like you.
I can get a job. I'll find a job soon.
You're going to stay there forever, aren't you?
Oh, did you guess that? I thought I could stay on for a few more months. You're surprisingly perceptive, Gina.
I'm so disappointed. You should go back to your parents' house.
I told you earlier that I was cut off from them. I'm all alone in the world. I'm so pitiful, aren't I? I thought I'd found a boyfriend who's the president of a big company, and my life was going to be happy from now on, but... I thought I was going to be happy with my life, but you stole him away from me, and now I'm alone again. Life is so difficult, isn't it?
Well, it is, isn't it? I'm a compassionate person. I'll get you some cardboard boxes from the supermarket. After I get them, you can use them. I'll ask a friend of mine who lives nearby.
I don't need cardboard. It's warm because I have heating.
The electricity in the apartment will be turned off soon. I'll shut off the water too, so you won't be able to stay there.
You can turn off the water, but please don't turn off the heating. I beg you.
Even if you ask politely, it's no good. From today, you should stay outdoors. That's your place now, as a homeless lady.
I understand.
You're so understanding.
I should talk like a celebrity like you.
No, you shouldn't. You're not a celebrity, I'm a celebrity. Besides...
You don't have to say it like that. I understand exactly how you feel, Gina.
You really have no dignity, do you? How dare you call me a celebrity when you don't even know how to use language?
I will try to be as close to you as possible, Gina.
I was a fool to think you could understand me.
I apologize, ma'am.
I'm not a ma'am. I'll have you thrown out immediately. I'll at least be merciful and find you some cardboard boxes.
If you do that, I'll talk to some gang members. I'm going to scare the shit out of you.
I beg your pardon. Do you know such people?
No, I guess I don't know anyone like that.
Don't try to scare me. It's despicable to lie like that.
What's that? The lights are out.
Looks like his friends have arrived. Well, I really hope you have a nice day this time. There you are. Don't you dare harass me. Do you have any idea what will happen to you if you do this?
Ah, what's up, Gina? Thank you for the cardboard.
Where are you now? Tell me. I need to ask you something in person.
I'm at work.
Where is it? I'll be with you in a moment.
I'm having dinner with a client. I'm afraid I can't see you right now. Is it so urgent?
Then just tell me by text. I'd like to ask you about it as soon as possible. My husband says he was fired by you. What the hell does that mean?
It was decided by the board, not by me.
Huh? You're talking nonsense again. Are you trying to trick me?
Your husband was fired because he embezzled company money. The board of directors unanimously decided that he should be fired.
Don't lie to me.
What? Lie? Lie? I'm not lying.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean then?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm so frustrated. It's like exercise chatting with someone who runs you in circles.
So, can I lose weight just by doing this? If you want to lose weight, shall we talk some more?
You can't trick me, you know. How do you know that it's the board of directors? Answer me right away.
My father is the president of the parent company of your husband's company.
What the hell? You never said anything about that.
My father cut off the relationship between them.
What?
My father didn't like my fiancé. Oh, sorry, I mean your husband. Anyway, he was against me marrying him, and he said, if you marry him, I'll cut off our business relationship. So we were going to elope.
What? Was that so?
And then, as soon as my father cut me off, you took him away from me. I was so heartbroken. You hijacked our wedding, threw away my dress. I felt like I was thrown out too.
My husband never mentioned anything like that to me.
He's a vain man. Maybe he only shows you the best parts of himself.
I'll get him on the phone right away to see if what you're saying is true. I'll find out if you're lying.
It's true. There's no point in me lying like this.
If it's true, what will happen to us?
I guess you can live outdoors. Shall I find some cardboard boxes?
I need to live outdoors?
Would you like to stay at my house?
Where do you live now?
I live in a townhouse in front of the station.
What? You mean that recently built luxury apartment building? I thought you didn't have any money.
My father bought it for me when I ended up not getting married.
What?
He was on the verge of cutting me off, but when I told him about the circumstances of what happened, he forgave me. He also returned the shares of the parent company to me. I have money too.
Shares? You also own stocks?
Yes, I do. I originally planned to succeed my father. I'm the largest shareholder.
What's going on? It's a text from my husband. I was fired from my job after being caught embezzling. What should I do about the $500,000 I spent? I wonder how he can pay it back. $500,000 is a bit much, don't you think?
I wonder if he finally admitted his guilt. You will have a tough time from now on. Even for a celebrity like you, $500,000 seems like a lot of money.
It's a small amount of money, but I don't have any money on hand right now. If you have money, please lend me $500,000.
I don't know what to do.
I know. I'll do an impression. You said you wanted to hear it, right?
Oh, really? I want to hear it. Please send it to me. Wow, you're good at it, Gina. I couldn't help but smile.
I'm honored that you're pleased. Well, since I'm already asking, I'll borrow 100,000.
Huh? You suddenly turned serious. All at once, I lost interest in lending it to you.
Oh, why? What's wrong?
It's strange that you suddenly want me to lend twice as much money, isn't it?
Oh, I made a typo. Please lend me 500,000.
Definitely not.
Oh, why? What's wrong? Oh, I know. Let's be friends from now on. You love me, don't you? I'll even sign an autograph for you. You said you wanted it before.
I don't love you, you idiot.
What's the matter with you all of a sudden?
You took my fiancé and trashed the dress I chose. Don't play dumb with me.
Please, calm down. You said you were smiling earlier. What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
What's wrong with you? You even hijacked the destination wedding I was looking forward to. I can't calm down.
Well, I don't know what to do.
And I'm supposed to go homeless in the middle of winter? You're the one that should be homeless.
That was out of line. I apologize for that.
I thought I wouldn't sue you now that I've got my money back, but you'll have to pay me alimony, and you can tell your husband that.
Please, don't do that. Like I said before, we don't have any money on hand. Please have mercy on me at least.
Don't be stupid. If you think you're the only one who can be strong, you're mistaken. Work day and night and make sure you pay back the company. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I swear to you, what did you say back? What did you say back?
Yes.
I feel better now. After all, it's hard to be taken seriously if you don't lose your temper at the end, isn't it?
There's a text from my husband. I got caught embezzling and was fired from my job. Don't ever tell anyone about the 500,000 I spent. Well, what should I do?
You're one step too late. You already told the truth yourself, didn't you?
If you would just keep quiet, that would be enough. Please don't tell anyone.
I'm sorry. I've already sent a screenshot to my father. It's too late.
Damn.
You seem angry, so I'll block you now.
Please wait. I'm sorry. Please, 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 please give me some money. Please make me a celebrity again.
Gina's husband was caught embezzling and had to pay for his crime. He had to go to prison. To pay back the 500,000 that he had spent, Gina decided to make a career out of her impressions and applied for a TV show. She applied for the show, but was unsuccessful. She works as a cleaner by day and a traffic guard by night. She has fallen from celebrity overnight and is now just an ordinary person who is good at impersonations. I am a little disappointed that I no longer see Gina as a celebrity. The alimony to me is being paid by garnishment of her wages. I started working to take over my father's company. I'm usually an anxious person, but I can do my job well. At first, I was depressed because my fiancé was taken away from me. But I am very glad that I did not marry a man who embezzles money.
Kim, you're going to have a baby soon. Are you feeling okay? Don't overdo it. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Jake. I'm fine. I'm feeling great.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry I can't be there for you every day, but even though we're not together, I think about you every day and worry about you. If there's anything you want me to do, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be there for the birth, I promise.
Thank you. That's reassuring. It's okay if you can't be here every day. You have a job.
Right, I'm really sorry. I'll try to be by your side all the time soon.
I'm glad. Your words are encouraging.
It's only natural. I'm going to be a daddy. I can't wait to see our child's face. I want my unborn child to be with his or her daddy all the time, you know. With such a kind daddy, the baby and I will feel safe. I'm really happy that you are the daddy.
I'm so happy that we get to be a daddy and mommy together too. The baby is connected to both of us by blood. It'll be the fruit of our love. I promise I'll always be by your side.
That's right. Having my own child is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I can't believe we're going to have a baby. How long have we been together?
Well, almost 2 years.
I can't believe it's been that long already. I've had so much fun with you. It really flew by. I still remember how we met.
I always think about how we met too. The day you and I met.
I realized that fate is really like that.
It's true. The reunion was actually a bit of a pain in the butt for me. But I was good friends with the organizers, so I couldn't not attend. I never thought I would meet you there, you who had become such a wonderful woman. In the past, I didn't notice you, but I was a fool at the time. If I had realized it earlier, we could have spent more time together. Even now, I still think about it.
But I think it's because we met again that we are together now. I was a bit depressed about going to the reunion too because I was stressed out about being single, but I'm glad I went.
Me too. It was hard for me to meet the woman of my dreams. I thought I'd stay single forever.
I never thought you'd stay single. You were always so cool. You never thought about getting married?
I didn't meet anyone I wanted to marry, but that was so I could meet you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy that you chose me. Oh, so what should we do about the registration?
Oh, sorry for making you worry about that. I know I've told you a little bit about this before, but we're almost done with the project. When I'm done, I'll have more time. And then we'll go to the city office together. I already got the marriage certificate. Don't worry. We'll be officially married soon.
Really? I'm so glad you have the marriage certificate ready.
I'll be done with the project before the baby is born.
Thank you, Jake. Jake, I love you.
I love you too. Anyway, I'll definitely stay by your side for a month after the birth.
What? Can you do that? Don't push yourself too hard.
I'll be fine. I have extra paid vacation. Plus, I might be able to get maternity leave. I'm just finishing up a project. I can take a longer vacation with my project leave.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I'll do whatever it takes for you and the baby. I've been too busy with work and haven't been able to be with you, but from now on, I will be there for you.
I believe you.
Well, I have a meeting, so I'll be in touch later. I'm really looking forward to the birth. I have to put in some work.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it too. But don't push yourself too hard, okay? Thanks for working so hard. My name is Manna, and not Kim. This is a huge misdirected message sent to me by my husband, Jake. My husband was communicating with me without realizing he had sent the message to me. This is like a confession of infidelity. I was impersonating his girlfriend and getting all sorts of information from him. I was thinking how I would get back at him when I received another message from my husband.
I'll be home in 5 minutes. What's for dinner tonight?
Oh, you're done already? You're early.
Early? Isn't it always about this time?
Yes, it is, but I thought you weren't coming back yet. I haven't made dinner yet.
Why not? I didn't say I'd be late.
No way. I don't want to. Who would open a door for you? This isn't your house anymore. I don't let anyone in who pisses me off. Well, what about my stuff and furniture? It's mine now. I will use them all. How could you? I have some important documents there. I'll need them tomorrow. Can you open the door now? Important documents? Like the manual for the hair dryer? No, they're work-related. You are unemployed. How could you lie to me like that? Well, I'll send your stuff to you when you find a new house. I'm sure you have a hard time finding a place to live, being unemployed. Until then, I'll let you use this house as a storage space for your stuff. I won't charge you anything because I'm a Ow. Did you sign and send it? I did. Shut up. It's none of your business anymore. This is now officially your house. Are you sure you want to do this? You're so annoying. I don't care what you say. I'm going to live in Dad's luxury house from today. You ugly, unemployed bitch should get the hell out of here. Then, as per the contract, please take care of $8,000 every month. What? What? You're going to live in the house, right? Then, please pay me the monthly payment. What do you mean by payment? No, what do you mean? I still have a mortgage. Mortgage? What's mortgage? I know about sausage. How did you live your whole life without knowing the word mortgage? Your father bought the house in installments, and we're still paying off the installments. Do you understand? What do you mean? So you have to keep paying $8,000 a month. What? $8,000? It's not free? Who said you could stay there for free? No, because it's Dad's house. That's right. That's why he left the house to me. I can pay $8,000 a month. What? How could you pay that much when you are unemployed? If I had $8,000, I could go to Australia for a month. I didn't know you love Australia that much. I know that 8,000 is a lot of money. I'm not as insane as you are, and I know the value of things. So you're just bluffing, right? There's no way I can pay you. I'm not bluffing. I was actually paying that much. There's a proof of document in the house. Why don't you take a look? What's that? I mean, you're unemployed, right? Where did that money came from? I run a business. I told you, I work from home. Do you run a company? You mean you're the CEO? That's right. I thought you could only be a CEO if you were an old man. What? Are you serious? Oh, that's good. What? I have a bad feeling about this. I'll just ask you to pay for it. What? Because you're the CEO, right? That means you have a lot of money, right? Not really. I'm just starting out. No. You can pay $8,000 a month, right? You are rich, so pay me instead. You can do that, can't you? I'm going to pay $8,000 a month for a house I don't live in, and you get to live in a luxury house for free? Do you think there is such a convenient story in this world? Yeah, I'm talking about it. If you're rich, then it's not gonna be a problem. I can't believe I'm hearing this from a grown-up woman. I would never do that crazy favor. What? You have money, but you're so stingy. You're the boss, but you're petty. It's not about being petty or stingy. Anyway, I'm not paying you, so please pay me. Fine. I will leave this house then, as you wish. I can't afford to pay that much. You can leave if you want, but you will pay me, okay? Because it's your house. What? Wait a minute. Why do I have to pay for it if I don't live there? That's what I said earlier. Ugh, it's your house, after all. Why are you so quick to throw away your responsibility like that? It's a precious house we inherited from our dad. You should take care of it. Who took this house away? I told you many times that we should talk, didn't I? You're the one who changed the locks, broke in, and stole the house. So take responsibility. Why don't you go get a real job? Even if I got a normal job, I wouldn't be able to pay $8,000 a month. That's right. You complain about me, but you are just woman playing around with your husband's money. You're the one who can work and is unemployed. That's not true. I work sometimes too. I heard you I lived there originally. He apologized to me so many times. He's a man of integrity. Poor guy. His only fault is that he picked the wrong woman to marry.
I did it because if we live in the house with my husband, we would be happy. I just genuinely wish that.
You and your husband? I thought you were going to let your friend live there, weren't you?
That's true, but you can leave my friend in need, can you?
And you took money from your friend in need? Your story is full of contradictions. I can't even listen to you. Every time you say a word, you contradict yourself, and I'm tired of listening.
There are just so many reasons.
I heard that you didn't even tell your husband that you were letting your friend live with you. What are the circumstances that you can even explain to your husband?
I was going to tell him about it later, but I was so busy with the relocation.
To hide the fact that you took money, right? There's no point in making excuses for me in the first place. Your husband is going to charge your alimony and the cost of finding a new house. He seems pretty angry, you know?
Oh no! How much is alimony?
Alimony is not a fixed amount. It's case by case. Don't you know that?
Case by case? Based on what? Do you think it will be cheap? It's not that big of a deal. Like $20?
It's a pretty big deal. I've never heard of alimony that cheap. I'm sure it's at least more than 1,000.
Oh no! $8,000 a month plus alimony and moving expenses? I can't afford that.
Good luck with that.
You are really annoying. If anyone should pay alimony, it's you who insulted me. I'm your sister. This is so serious. Like, violation of insulting me, you know? You seem to think you've won, but I'm sure my husband will forgive me.
Well, your husband is a kind man. Why don't you call him and see what's gonna happen?
I've been trying to call him, but I can't reach him.
Maybe he blocked your number. It's pretty bad to make such a kind husband angry. I'm sure the amount of alimony will be reasonable.
Oh no, what should I do now?
So, you've better get a serious job.
Even if I work, I can pay the bills.
Then why don't you borrow money or something? You made your own decision. I don't know if you're whining or not.
I'll talk to my friends about it anyway.
Friend? You mean the friend you were going to rent the room to? Marina?
Yes, that's right. Marina is my best friend.
Oh, about that. She's going to sue you. Your husband contacted her just now, and he told me about it.
What? Sue me?
Because you lied that it was your house and scammed her. It would have been better if you returned the money, but you used it, didn't you? You are so fucked up. Why don't you try to make enough money to pay her back? Get a day job or something. Well, Marina seemed to be very angry with you, so I guess it's too late for that.
I can't work. I didn't mean to scam her.
Then what were you planning to do? It's true that you lied to her and took money. It's a scam.
Wait. What will happen to me if I get sued? They will scold me or something?
Scold? Oh, you wish. Of course, Marina will probably charge you fees and moving expenses. If Sorry solves everything, then there's no need for the police or the courts. I think even kids can understand this kind of situation.
So, Marina won't live with me anymore?
Of course not. Who wants to live with a scammer like you?
I didn't mean to scam her.
Then why don't you return the payment you received? If you're not a scammer, you can pay it back, right?
Look, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Why don't you continue to live in this house and pay the $8,000 every month?
What are you talking about now? You made your own decision, so why don't you do something about it?
Why are you so cold? We're family.
blood is thicker than water, right? We only have the same parents, right? Well then, good luck with that. After that, my sister was forced to repay the mortgage and fell into debt hell. The husband divorced her and her best friend cut her off. I haven't seen my sister since then, but she's now working at a factory. I wonder how many years it will take for her to pay off all her debts. Hi Dad, it's Mary. Are you still at work? I need to talk to you. Do you have a minute?
Oh, Mary? Haven't heard you in a while. What's up?
It's important. I think it's going to take some time to explain.
I'm already home, so it's okay. Go ahead.
I'm afraid I'm going to freak you out. I'm sorry. I'm still not very clear on what I want to say. I just thought I should tell you.
What? What's wrong?
Mom might be having an affair.
What? May is having an affair?
She's taking advantage of the fact that you are away on assignment, and she's bringing a man into the house.
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
Oh gosh, Mom. Things have been so much easier for her financially since she got remarried to you. I mean, me too. I'm so grateful to you for helping me finish college at a school that I never thought I'd be able to go to. You've been so kind to me and you're such a wonderful father. I can't believe she would betray you like this. As a daughter, I've never felt so ashamed and disappointed in anyone in my life. Dad, I'm so sorry.
Mary, calm down. I want to calm down too. So let's sort out the situation together. Can I ask you a few questions?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
First, do you know who's the boyfriend is?
Looks like he's a student working at the place where Mom works.
A student? Does that mean he's a college student? A guy younger than you?
Yes. I don't know his full name. Mom called him Kenneth.
Kenneth. It could be either his first or last name. But which is it?
My mother often calls people she is familiar with by their first names.
Oh, that's right. Then, it's more likely to be a first name. Is it that, did you see something incriminating? If you're so sure about the affair, is that what happened?
Yes. When I came home earlier than usual, she was just seeing him off at the door. They kissed. It wasn't just once or twice. I've seen it many times.
She's being very careless, isn't she?
Maybe it's because he always leaves before I get home. Maybe she's not too worried about being caught. But things are a little different now.
What do you mean?
Actually, my company's working hours changed last month. Now I can change buses better on my way home without having to wait for the later one. Now I get home about 20 minutes earlier than before. But I forgot to tell Mom about it.
I see. So that's how you saw it.
Yep.
It must have been tough for you to see your mother doing that. I know you didn't want it to be reminded of it, but thank you for telling me.
No, actually, I'm relieved to be able to talk to you and know that I don't have to worry about it alone. To be honest, she makes me sick. Even if it was a man close to her own age, I wouldn't be able to forgive her. But to think that he's younger than me?
Mary, are you okay?
Huh?
You don't want to stay at home, do you? If you want, you can come move out and rent an apartment.
But...
Don't worry about money. It's sudden, and I'll help you out with what you need. I know you might be worried about leaving alone for the first time, but you don't want to keep living with May under these circumstances.
Well, yes. Can I really take you up on that?
Of course. If you ever need help, you can always count on me. You are my daughter. I'll help you financially, and if you're having a hard time emotionally, you can talk to me about anything.
Thanks, Dad.
Now, I just need to check out May.
I'll look into it.
But
It's okay. I feel calmer now that I've talked to you. It must be hard for you too, so I can leave everything to you. Besides, I know Mom's routine better than you do. If I'm going to leave house and live alone, she'll be able to bring Kenneth home as much as she wants, and she'll be happy.
I see. If you want to find something, it will be the perfect opportunity. But don't go overboard. Come to me before it gets out of hand. Also, you never know what will happen if May finds out, so be very careful.
I got it.
May, can I have a word?
Oh, hey, what's up?
Nothing. I was just wondering what you're doing right now. Are you at home?
Yeah, I'm home alone watching TV. That's a strange thing to ask. You've only been calling me lately when you had something to discuss.
I'm sorry about that. Things have been pretty hectic. I finally got it together, so here I am.
Oh, I see. Sounds like you've been busy.
Well, work is keeping me pretty busy. I've also got a lot going on in my personal life.
Your personal life?
When you're on your leaving, you have to do a lot of things by yourself.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, you're working alone and I'm home alone. And Mary seems to be doing fine without me. Maybe that's what it's like to live apart from each other.
But Mary, she comes back sometimes on weekends, right?
That's true. Even though she moved out on her own, she says she lives in a neighborhood close by. She comes here to pick up and drop off things in her room. But she leaves as soon as she's done, though. Young people these days are so reserved, aren't they?
Young people these days, huh? By the way, do you know why Mary started living alone?
What? That's because she's a working adult now. I guess she thought it was time to start living on her own. It was sudden, but I think it's a good thing.
I agree. At least, if she's not on her own, there's a chance she'll be pushed around by you in the future.
What's with the... You're saying that in a roundabout way, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I intentionally made it sound roundabout.
Yeah?
You said you were alone at home. You're also with someone a lot, aren't you? You must be enjoying the company of a young person these days, right?
Huh? But Mary left home, so I'm basically alone, right? At least, if you came home, we could live together, the two of us. But that won't be possible for a while, right?
Not just for a while. I don't think it's going to be possible ever.
What? What are you saying? I don't know what you mean. You're acting a little weird today.
Calling me weird is like the pot calling the kettle black. Well, I'm beating around the bush too much. I thought it would be easier if you figure it out on your own, but guess there's no choice.
So what? What?
I've got a lot of stimulating photos on hand, so I'm just going to leave it at that for now. This room is obviously our bedroom, right?
What is this? What is this picture?
That's what I want to know. What is this picture? Why is there a guy in our bedroom?
Oh, he's a friend of Mary's. He came to visit Mary, but you know, she started living alone and isn't at home. I felt bad asking him to leave, so I just served him some tea. After that, he said he didn't feel well. So I thought I'd let him rest in the bedroom. That's all, you know? And then, I don't know what it was, but that picture.
So how did this picture come about?
Well, that's...
For a long-winded excuse? You didn't end it well, did you?
Oh no, it's not an excuse or anything. This guy is really a friend of Mary's.
There's nothing more you can say. That's the end of the conversation. Do you still not realize that I was playing dumb on purpose?
What? What are you talking about?
I've already done a lot of checking.
So, what are you talking about?
The picture just now. It was taken from a hidden camera in the bedroom.
A hidden camera? What the hell is that? Where the hell? From this angle, I'd say it's in the closet.
It doesn't matter now. The camera's been taken down.
When did this happen? You've been back here without us knowing? So this is all very elaborate.
You're not going to admit to cheating on me?
Oh my god! Alright, I admit it. Are you satisfied? That guy is my boyfriend. Kenneth Marks, 20 years old. My sweetheart. Not an old man like you. He's young, he's cute, he's my boyfriend. How's that? I hope that's enough to make you happy.
Okay.
I'm willing to pay you about $20,000 in alimony.
You're willing to pay me alimony?
Well, fortunately, Mary is working and I'm sure she has a good amount of money. Mary should be on my side, and I'm sure she'll be willing to pay for me. I'm sure she'll be happy to pay at least $20,000 for me.
Unfortunately, not. It was Mary who leaked this to me and found out all about you.
Huh?
Mary's the one who set up the hidden camera too.
What's that? Why would she do that?
She witnessed your affair.
I'm her mother. There's no way she would betray her mother. She's supposed to be on my side no matter what. Unlike you, she's my blood. I'm her true and genuine mother.
That's why she can forgive you.
Huh?
Your ex-husband, the reason for your divorce from Ivan. You told Mary that Ivan was having an affair, right?
Because that's actually what happened, so yeah.
No, Mary knew. She knew the truth.
Huh?
She went to see Ivan recently.
What? That can be true, right? I didn't give her Ivan's address.
It seems she got it from one of her relatives. There is someone who's been exchanging Christmas cards with him all this time.
Who on earth is that?
I can't answer that question because I didn't ask. Anyway, when she met with Ivan, he told her that the cause of the divorce was her mother's infidelity. She told him that she hadn't received any child support for a long time. In fact, you kept it, and none of it was ever used for Mary. She now knows about all the evil things you've been hiding from her. Do you think she can forgive such a lying mother, no matter how much you are related to her? I'm sure you'll be hearing from Ivan about this matter soon.
Wait a minute. What? Don't make it sound like I'm the only one who's at fault. Stop it.
I've heard everything from Mary too. Ivan and you got divorced when Mary was in elementary school. After that, all her clothes were hand-me-down from neighbors and relatives. Even her underwear and socks were rags. When Mary finished her compulsory education and became a high school student, you told her her father wouldn't pay for her school materials, so she would have to earn her own money. You kept telling her to work after high school because you didn't have enough money to send her to college. So Mary spent her days working part-time until the fall of her sophomore year of high school when I became her father. I cried when I realized Mary had a really hard life since she was a little girl because of you. You are a terrible mother. You are the worst human being I've ever known.
That's not true, you know? You know what? I did it as part of her education, or rather, for Mary's sake.
Education?
I thought it would be better for her to learn about how hard money is while she's young.
So, the child support money that Ivan has been paying for Mary, you haven't touched any of it.
Well, the thing is,
You spent it, did you? To satisfy your own needs. You only think about yourself. Stop lying about it being for Mary.
no,
Mary says she doesn't want to see you ever again.
what?
The address that she moved to was temporary. She's somewhere else now. There's no point in trying to see her.
You're kidding, right?
So? He's there now, isn't he? The guy you're cheating on me with.
Oh my god, what are you talking about? I'm home alone.
We've already confirmed that he went into the house. Me and my lawyer.
What lawyer?
I'm with Kenneth's wife and the lawyer I hired.
What? Why did you bring a lawyer?
That, of course, is to have a thorough discussion with you. You know that Kenneth has a wife and kids, don't you? He's a student, but I guess he has 2 children with his wife.
Wait a minute! Don't tell me his wife?
Oh, she knows everything. She's going to talk to you guys about compensation and alimony. And me too, of course.
Wait a minute! I don't have that kind of money!
Well, let's talk about it now. I tried to enter the house, but the door was locked. What a wayward move. Of course, I had the key, so I could enter the house without any problem. First of all, Kenneth agreed to divorce easily. He was also being supported by his working wife, and he was trembling as in the presence of a fierce demon. He was like a puppy staring at a wolf. He was still cute enough to admit his guilt easily. And my wife, Mary cut ties with her, and if she divorced me, she would have no one to take care of her. Anyway, she ranted and raved. When I threatened her with a trial, she reluctantly agreed. But by the time we were done talking, I was exhausted, and so my lawyer. Ivan also questioned her about using her daughter's child support money without permission. Now that she has returned to her parents' house, she is working from morning till night to pay the huge amount of alimony and other things she was charged for.
Hey, I went to your house the other day and there was a poor, very bony girl. Who is that girl? I was so shocked. What were you doing in my house without my permission? I mean, how did you get in the house? Did you break a window or something? Of course, I came in through the front door. You gave me a key and said I could come over any time I wanted. Did I say that? Oh no, you said it yourself and you forgot? I don't remember. Anyways, when did you come back to the US? You should have at least called me. Sorry, I wanted to surprise you. I got a month's vacation from work and came back to the US 2 days ago. 1 month vacation, huh? Sounds fun. I know, right? I can't get that much time off in some companies. Anyway, who is that girl? I was going to surprise you, but I was the one who got surprised. I really thought my heart would stop. I don't know. You don't know? She was in your room. A bony little girl with long hair. Could it be a ghost? What? Are you possessed? Or was she some kind of spirit? She looked so ragged. Maybe she died in some kind of accident? Maybe your house is haunted, like someone died in there before. Either way, you should move out as soon as possible and have exercised. That girl is from the neighborhood. She's not a ghost, don't worry. But she was in your room. A random kid from the neighborhood wouldn't just come into the house without permission. I lent her the key too. Why? Because, we became friends. I've been cleaning your room since we were kids. I'm not busy anyway. I'll make you dinner too. What time will you be home? No, thank you. You don't have to do that. Don't be shy. I want to see my sister now that I'm back home. We're the only family we have left since our parents passed away. I'm not being shy. You really don't have to come. I have a good idea. I'll stay at your place when your room is clean. I'm getting tired of living in a hotel. No way. You can't do that. I'm too busy with work to take care of you. So I'll take care of you while I'm here. And I want to be with you. Don't stay over. If possible, don't even come to my house. Please. If you think you're doing this for my sake, you really don't have to do this. I'm Chloe, 30 years old. Our parents died in a car accident when I was in high school. It was very depressing, but fortunately, they left us a lot of money, so we were able to have a decent life without them. It's been my dream since I was a little girl to study abroad. My parents left me enough money to make that dream come true. However, I was hesitant to leave the US without my sister and was about to give up on my dream. But my sister pushed me to pursue my dream. After graduation, I didn't go back to the US because I started working right away. Although I kept in touch with my sister, I was not able to return to the US. Finally, I came back after 5 years. I had decided to visit my sister first thing when I came back. However, my sister said she was busy and never came to see me. I don't know what's wrong with her. I went to my sister's house, although she told me not to come because I was worried about the girl. Then it led to a terrible thing. house. Shut up. I'm doing my best to help her. I didn't ask for your opinion. Just let me handle this. I can't. You feel bad for her. That's why you let her stay in here, right? Why are you being so hesitant to call the police now? Leave me alone. The police won't do anything anyway. In fact, if I call the police, my neighbor will judge me. Why? You've been away from the US for so long that you don't even know what it's like. All the neighbors are so judgy and mean. If you do anything unnecessary, you won't be able to live here. Instead of helping that kid, I'll end up being kicked out. But... Chloe, get the hell out of my room. I am so sick of you. But... Sis, I think you've changed. You used to be more kind-hearted. You were my favorite big sister, even though you couldn't clean and you were lazy. I haven't changed. You are just being cocky after working abroad. I didn't do anything wrong. my sister was caught and charged with child abandonment and other crimes and is now behind bars. She won't be able to come out for a few years. In the meantime, she's receiving counseling to prevent the same thing from happening again. After my vacation, I returned to my country with Monica. Monica was a little confused at first in a new place where she didn't speak the language. But now she has made some friends and is smiling more and more. I'm anxious about living with a child that I have never experienced before, but I will wait for my sister with Monica. Until then, I will be responsible for taking care of her. I believe that by the time she gets released, she will be the sweet and kind sister that she used to be.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
Alana, thank you for coming to visit me. The nurse told me about you. You were the one who changed the flowers, right? I'm sorry I was asleep. Oh, hey, you're up. The nurse asked if she should wake you up, but you looked so comfortable sleeping, so I said, it's okay. I told them to let you sleep. Thank you, you're so sweet. No worries. When I heard about the accident, I was so shocked. I was almost gonna pass out. Surgery must have been tough, and being in the hospital must be uncomfortable. It's no wonder you're tired. The surgery was over before I knew it. I was relieved when I found out it went good. Yeah, I was too. I'm sorry about today, but I hope you come back and see me again. I hardly see anyone since I got here. The doctor, the nurse, the physical therapist are the only people I talk to. I'm so bored. Can you keep me company? Right, I understand. It's hard transitioning from being active and walking around freely to just lying in a hospital bed all day. I get how frustrating that must be. I'll keep you company. Thank you. I'm gonna give physical therapy my all and get out of here as soon as possible. Can't wait to be back home. Yeah, that's the spirit. You're strong. I know you got this. By the way, how's David? He's the CEO, so it's probably tough for him to come visit, right? Yeah, I know he got a lot on his plate. I told him he doesn't have to stress about visiting. But you know what? He still made it here on the day I got admitted and during surgery. He also checks in on me every day, so I never feel alone. I'm grateful for him. I see. I'm glad to hear that. He's always on the go, so I worry about his eating habits. He's been grabbing deli food from the supermarket on his way home, and even whipping up stir-fries in the kitchen. He's doing his own laundry too. His work keeping him busy all the time. He hasn't done chores in years. It's like a whole new world for him now. Wow, that's good. He handles everything with such ease. It's really admirable. He's gonna be happy to hear about that from you. Do you want me to check in on the house and clean it for him? I'll even cook whenever I go. That's fine. He seemed to be doing okay. It's too much to ask you to be doing all that. We're sisters. I'm here to support you, especially during times like this. I'm good at cooking and I'm sure I can be useful. Are you sure you don't mind? I said I'll do it, so of course it's fine. I'll go whenever I can. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'll take your word for it. You've always been independent. You never ask for help. You should at least ask for some during times like this. Thank you. I'm so grateful to have you as my sister. Stop it! Just do anything whenever you can, okay? I got you. See you later. Hey Melody, how are you feeling? Alana, thanks for checking in on me. I've been trying hard for my physical therapy and think I'm getting better. I'm glad to hear that. I'm so bored. I can't wait to get out of here. I know. You're worried about David too, huh? Yeah, I do worry about him. I'm taking good care of him. There's nothing to worry about. Thank you so much. I wasn't that worried because I know you've been there to take care of him. I'll keep you updated on him so you don't have to worry. I know you got it covered. Even though you're busy too, I really appreciate it. No worries at all. You're my family. You're so sweet. Okay, so please keep me updated. Of course, I got you. I asked David what he wanted to eat yesterday. He requested for lasagna. So I made him some and some salad and bread. He was impressed. Wow, you're really good at cooking. I can only follow recipes. You're a cooking wizard and I'm jealous of it. David said you've never cooked lasagna for him before. He was low-key complaining. Huh? I'm pretty sure I've made it a few times though. I guess it wasn't that good to remember. Since we had some Italian food last night, I thought I'd make some Japanese food tonight. He seemed excited when I asked him if he wants that for dinner. He said he's looking forward to it. And he even asked me if I can keep cooking for him. Whoa, I'm so sorry he's asking too much. You're already doing a lot for us. I'll talk to him. No, it's fine. I'm having fun doing it. That's why I'm gonna keep cooking for him. Is that okay with you? You mean you'll keep coming to take care of the house while I'm in the hospital? Well, David seems happy about having you around, so it's totally fine by me. You're really clueless, huh? Huh? What do you mean? I'm saying he wants me to keep cooking for him even after you've gotten out of the hospital. What? I don't understand. Let me make it clear for you. I'm going to be David's wife. Huh? What? I'm so confused. You're saying you are his temporary wife while I'm still here? No. I see. David hasn't talked to you about it yet. What are you talking about? While we were having dinner the other day, he confessed his feelings to me. What? Are you kidding? No, I'm not. He said he always thought I was cute, but he's been keeping it together, knowing I'm his sister-in-law and all. Having me around seems to have thrown his self-control out the window. Melody is in the hospital now, and he feels like it's now or never. So he just went for it, saying, I like you. I'm divorcing Melody, so will you marry me? That's how he popped the question. Did he really say that? I know, it's hard to believe. I understand how you feel, but it's the truth. Oh, David also mentioned something. What is it? He said he hasn't been satisfied with his sex life with you. I can't believe he would tell you such things. It's because you don't give him enough attention. Shut the hell up. Well, don't worry. I'll take care of him really good. For you, my sister. Are you saying? Exactly. We slept together. It was great. I'm sure we're gonna have so much fun tonight. Hey, cut it out. Do you know what you have done? I know. I feel bad for what I did to you, but I fell in love with him. I can't do anything about it. You're not gonna get away easily with this. I've always kept it to myself, but I've always had a crush on David. That's why it's hard to control my feelings. You understand, right? How could I possibly understand? Wait, were you pretending to be nice to me so you could take him away from me? That's not it at all. I was just worried about you, sis. But I gotta admit, there was a little ulterior motive in there. So I get why you might see it that way. Anyway, I figure you'll be out of the hospital soon. I'm more than capable of cooking him a delicious meal, and I can keep him satisfied at night. Don't you think it'll be better if I marry him? What do you think? You're giving me a headache. I have to process all this. I'm tired. I understand, this is a lot to process, but you have to believe me. This is reality. You have to accept it. I'll send you some pictures to prove I'm not lying. What the? We're so in love. There's no space for you anymore. You betrayed me. You've been playing me this whole time, right to my face. How can you do this to me? We are sisters. I'll never forgive you for this. It wasn't my plan to betray you, but me and David love each other. You can't stop us. Fine, whatever. Fine? I'm divorcing David. Yay! Thank you for being understanding. You're still his wife until the divorce is finalized. So don't worry. I'll still take care of him. I'll keep you posted. I don't care about that anymore. Don't be silly. Are you out of your mind? I told you I'm divorcing him, so leave me alone. Oh no, I'm still worried about you. How awful can you be? That's rude. I'm out here worried about you. Yeah, right. Do whatever you want. If you say so. Look forward for our updates. Melody, David loved the tempura I made for him. He wants to eat my homemade food every day. He also invited me to his office today. I'll send you a picture of us there together. We look so happy together, right? I took your rich husband. Are you ignoring me? Are you too shocked to reply? Anyway, I'll update you again. Melody, what the hell do you think you're doing? Hey, listen to me. Call me or text me as soon as possible. I'm in the hospital. There's no way I can call you. Finally, there's a rumor going around. They're saying that I'm having an affair with your husband. You started the rumor, huh? You did all this. No way. Also, it's not a rumor, it's a fact. Now that the word is out, everyone is going to start talking bad behind my back. So, you're aware that you did something wrong? Why are you even worried about people talking behind your back? I knew it! I'll never forgive you for this. Thanks to you, my best friend doesn't want anything to do with me anymore. She said she never thought I could be such a despicable person. And now, I'm getting slammed with messages from my other friends too. They're all saying it's despicable to steal my sister's husband while she's laid up in the hospital. They all hate me now. You didn't have to go and blab to my friends about it. You really think I'd have your friend's contact info, huh? Then how does everyone know about it? I swear, I didn't go around spreading rumors or anything. That's a lie. Then they wouldn't know. I just posted the pictures you sent me the other day, that's all. You can take a look at it if you want. What? Why would you do that? It's the same as spreading rumors. Actually, it's worse than that. I mean, you sent me those pictures, right? So I thought you wanted me to show them off to everyone. Wait, seriously? That's messed up. Me and David are getting slammed with messages from people judging us. You've got to be kidding me. I'm a nobody, so I don't really care. But what about David? He's the CEO. And now clients are doubting him, thinking how they can trust someone who cheats on his wife. Even his employees are judging him. Bringing his affair in his office is way out of line. It's a total mess. Some people are actually quitting over it. You're still his wife. Why would you do such thing to him? Huh? David hasn't told you yet? We already filed our divorce. I asked Mom to help me with it since I can't leave the hospital. Mom? She never mentioned anything about it. You never even cared anything about social media, so why all of a sudden? I've had a lot of time in the hospital. I was bored. When I made my Instagram account, a lot of my friends and your friends followed me. And then it got fun for me. I've been posting things about my life in the hospital. Even though I told you I don't want to see the pictures, you sent it anyway, remember? So I posted it on my page. Why would you do that? Everyone is gonna know about me and David. Are you stupid? I didn't put your real name and stuff. Huh? That's not the point. My friends follow you, right? They know my face. What the hell? Okay. It's all your fault. Aren't you ashamed that you're making it sound like it's my fault? Oh yeah, by the way, David's brother saw the post and messaged me. He apologized for what happened. He felt bad for me and he was disgusted by what his brother did. He told me he's gonna tell his parents about this. David's parents know about it already? Yeah, they called me right away. They said they're gonna cut ties with David. They're also going to ask David to pay them back for the money they gave him to start his company. He's not welcome home ever again. What? Being with someone who's successful, I thought I'll be settled. That's what I thought. Too bad, huh? He lost his clients and employees. He got debts piling up. He's still the CEO, so you're lucky to be the boss's wife. Do you think it's funny? This is all your fault. Posting it on Instagram, seriously? I'll never forgive you. What are you talking about? Isn't it all your fault? You stole my husband while I was in the hospital. Well, I guess cheaters will be cheaters. I couldn't forgive you both, so I needed my payback. I just let everyone know what's the truth. It's not my fault that this happened to the both of you. You all did this to yourselves. What? I apologize for taking him away from you. Apologizing now won't change a thing. I have no intention of forgiving you. Don't say that. Please, I beg you. Please clear up everyone's misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? Were you even listening to what I said? I just told the truth, remember? Then tell them another truth. That your sister and husband fell in love. So it's no big deal that they end up with each other. Maybe people will understand if it comes from you. Okay, I'll do it then. Oh my God, thank you so much. Just as you wished, I posted the other truth. Thank you. What did you post? My sister who stole my husband reached out. She wants everyone to clear up their misunderstanding. She said that she was the one loved more by David than me. She wanted to let everyone know that, and she hopes that everyone understands. That's what I wrote. What the hell? Why are you making it seem like I'm the bad person? You just made everything worse. Take it down now. No way. I only wrote the facts, just like last time. Why can't you just admit that you were wrong? I can't even accept you as my sister anymore. Our parents are furious with you too, so goodbye. Melody, wait! I blocked Alana from everything. She reached out to our parents right away after what happened, but they shut her down and said, "You're dead to us. Don't ever bother us again." They said they deleted Alana's contact information. Alana's friends have been hitting me up trying to comfort me and support me. She had good people around her. I feel sorry she had to lose everyone. David's company completely lost its credibility and went bankrupt. Both of them received slander from relatives, business associates, and friends. Rumor has it they fled town, escaping the backlash. I successfully got discharged after putting in effort with my physical therapy. One of Alana's friends set me up for a blind date. I'm not thinking about getting into any serious relationships yet, but I am enjoying going on dates with him. I'm really excited to enjoy my second chance at life from now on.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.